moves forward as they are in the Third Reich, planning to attack a Nazi army. The Soviet soldiers hear a sound. The general shouts out a command, and the three units begin to form a line which will eventually flank the oncoming Germans. The Germans are about to be surrounded, as they do not know what's coming for them. The German army is moving, preparing to defend their area. But when they see the Soviet army, they are surprised. They see Soviets' smaller army preparing to flank a larger one. They don't know how this will go, but they know it'll be bad. The Germans hear the unwanting sounds of the Soviet army moving to their position. "Rah! Attackovats!" calls the general, and they charge on the German flank. But they know they can only do this. They can only resolve the battle with a roll of the dice. A large way into the battle, the Russians are destroying the German reinforcements, which are the bomber and the two tanks, which have been destroyed. A Soviet tank has arrived, and the Soviet Union soldiers wish to destroy this German army before it can destroy them. Another roll of the dice, significant for a 3. And hope to win. It's 3, 3, and 3. They all miss. The artillery goes. It hits. And the soldier and the opposing side picks out who they wish to die. Now it is the tank's turn. The tank rolls and it promptly misses. The other side now goes. And in this way, the Russian army finally decides to retreat, because the battle was unsuccessful. They retreat from Germany, and the weakened Russian army suffers casualties. But the Germans lost more casualties than they could offer, and so they begin to attack on the offensive. The Russians realize that this is not just any battle, but it's a game. It's part of a game called Axis&Allies. What is up, guys? The Brick Builder 2 here. Just on the same thing as Brick Builder. The Brick Builder, you know, same channel, same everything. And I'm gonna explore new types of videos, like, you know, board games basically. And this video will explore on how to defeat the Germans. Or the Soviets, well, whatever. Show you how to do a good battle tactics. And obviously in the beginning, I was just like showing you more realistic scenario. And yes, this is not defended at all because I just set it up randomly. It doesn't really matter. And yes, I didn't really set up Japan because I didn't set up America. I just didn't set up Great Britain because it's only focusing on these two. And it's just showing you how much what they attacked with, where they attacked from, and I'm gonna show you what would happen. Let's say I'm Germany, I don't know why. I would attack Soviets not in Russia, but in Caucasus. So there we go. Attack the Caucasus. The Soviets, in their case, will wish to defend themselves, so we will bring them to the attack point. And yes, this is my new types of videos I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Risk maybe, I'm not sure. Well, let's just bring it over here. Actually see it. Let's get the die right over here. Yes, this is a die from Axis&Allies and Zombies. Don't say anything. This is a game that I got. Oh, I know my friend gave it to me. Where's the third die? It doesn't really matter what the third die is. I don't think it's anywhere, but... Oh, there it is. Saw it. So, set this up, and I'm going to show you how to strategically defeat your enemy. So I set it up, and obviously the Germans can't bring anything because their tank is more than 2 territories away, and the Soviets can bring something, but I feel like it'll be more fair if I just do it like this. So for the Germans, I'm gonna roll. So I suggest you roll 1 at a time because that's easier for me. No. Oh, that's a hit. See, you can eventually get a hit if you just roll all the time. Alright, so that's a miss. Obviously, that's a miss. So, obviously, I'm gonna show you what happens if you roll 3 at a time. It's like basically that. Alright, so I got all misses. That's what happens if you do that. And for the Soviets, same thing. Miss, and for the tank, miss. Alright, so I missed for all of them, not for a casualty. That's 1 hit. So the Germans can't really choose it because there's nothing really to choose. This guy is out, he's gone. Now it's the Germans' turn. Let's roll 1 at a time. Miss. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Alright, so that's kind of disappointing. But now for their casualty. Oh, that's a hit. So the Soviets choose their infantry because why not? So the Soviets, I don't know if the Soviets will win. Now it's the Soviets' turn for their infantry. Miss. Oh, it's a hit. And now for their casualty unit. That's a miss. Alright, so essentially, basically all you have to do is gain at least as much troops as the other side has, a little bit more to survive, and then you have to roll with 1 die because then you can have more chances of winning that way. So that's actually it. So I roll for my infantry. So they pick out this guy. Now I roll for these. Miss. That's a hit. Alright, so the Soviets are gone. They are dead. And that shows what happens when about the same size German force fights against that force. So that's kind of nice. And the Germans capture Caucasus. This is Axis&Allies maps. So I gotta find friends. So there we go. So the Soviets lost Caucasus to the Germans, and basically just bring about the same amount of troops and just roll 1 die so you can have an easier chance of defeating the enemy. It can be anyone, doesn't really matter. This applies to anyone, any power. It doesn't matter. But Axis&Allies is a fun game. Any type of game, whichever game, it doesn't matter. This is a good game. And yes, see you next video. It's Boo2 saying, right.